like just the older cuts, you know what I'm saying? The Keith Sweats, the older Tyrese, Mary J. You know what I'm saying? Michael, you know what I'm saying? You know.
I'ma give them what they want. She gon' give me what I want. I'ma give them what they want.
Welcome back to the What They Want podcast. I'm your boy Snow. I'm back with Danny Slab.
Yo.
And we got a incredible feature guest on here. He goes by the name of Rob Ruckus. If y'all ever wanted to see some of the most dopest pen game in the world, you got to tune into my guy. So I got to give you your flowers right now while you're here. So let's get right into it now.
Appreciate it, man. Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Appreciate that.
You know, beautiful setup. I'm sure we're going to talk about some interesting things, but appreciate you giving me my flowers, man. I appreciate that.
Hey, man, you deserve them for sure.
Absolutely.
You've been in this game way too long for them not to smell them.
It's a grind, man.
So I want to, first off, man, start off with, how have you been?
I've been all right, man. I'm grateful. I'm alive. I'm well. I'm healthy. At least that's what my doctor tell me. But,
man,
you know, I'm grateful, man, to still be doing it, to still be able to get up, be passionate about what I do each and every day, finding new ways to keep creating, you know, trying to continuously be a well that doesn't run dry with it, you know. So I'm grateful, man. That's how I'm grateful.
That's dope, man.
How you been? You all right?
Shoot, bro. I've been. I went to the dentist this week. Got my freaking teeth fixed.
Hey, that's
You know?
important.
Health as well.
Your teeth to kill you.
Right.
Your teeth to kill you.
Right.
So,
you know, but nah, I've been good, man. I mean, trying to find me a new gig and whatnot. So, you know, just been trying to hustle and grind, bro. Every single day is $1.
Every day.
You know. Yeah. First of all, is Rob Ruckus your government name?
No, sir. Rob Ruckus was given to me by my big brother many moons ago. Of course, my first name is Robert. You know what I mean?
Right.
But just as a youngin', you know, coming from that era where we just freestyled all day long. You know, it was a point in time where I felt like I had the greatest freestyle capability ever. Like, when it was just straight off the mind, like, it was no stuttering, it was no hesitation, it was there. You know, having that, man, I was incredible. But he said I'd be causing ruckus, and he said we're gonna call you Rob Ruckus, and you know
Makes
it's been that
fucking sense. Hey, shout out to bro.
you know, shout out Big Bro, man,
Big Bro. Yeah, that's dope. Damn.
So that's how I got my name, man. So I ran with it, and you know, built the following that I do have from that.
Right.
And that's who I am. So
Nice.
shout out to me.
That's a perfect introduction if I ain't heard
Ruckus.
one. Rob Ruckus, I'm out here. And that kind of does make sense, though, especially with what you be rapping about and shit.
Man, I used to call myself the Robster. I don't think I ever told
The
you
Robster?
The Robster.
Yeah.
The Robster, man. Hey, I don't know where I was going with
the
that.
Robster.
Corny, when you think about it, corny as I was a kid, though, that shit was mad corny.
Yeah,
the Robster
some bars,
is
I'm sure they rhymed.
Yeah. that was my cat in the hat days. That's when I was cat in the hat with a Mac in the
One
strap.
fish, two fish, red
fish, blue fish.
Right.
But,
That's when you're young it.
when you think about it, big shout outs to bro for that. Good Rod, the Robster.
Hey, yeah, imagine me. Hey, man, y'all, the dopest pen game in the world, man. Hey, I want y'all to tune into Robster.
The Robster.
Outlandish. Yeah. So, yeah, that's where we at with it, Robert. Great. I should have never brought that up. Hey, it's on film now. It's on.
Yeah.
It's on the.
Hey, everybody, welcome to the Robster Show.
Terrible
Brought to
choice.
you live. Like, comment, share, subscribe. All the good things.
Please do.
Welcome here. What They Want podcast, baby.
Hey.
The Robsters.
Dude,
Got him.
Crazy word.
Clocking that T. What's up?
Man.
All right.
That's crazy.
Ask him. All right, Snow knows what's up next.
Yeah, go to the next segment.
Non-Robster.
I know he's going with that. Let's go.
I want to ask you this. What keeps your pen game so damn strong?
I still believe, man. Like, I'm not a religious person, but I am spiritual. Like, I do believe in God. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Over the years, I've heard, you know, your talent isn't for you, it's for others. But in that same respect, you know, I do hope that I'm able to get what I desire out of it. You know what I mean? So, like we was discussing off camera, you know, just we get up, we go to work, you know, we keep corporations rich. We do things every day that we just not passionate about. Pay the bills, you know what I'm saying? Put food in our refrigerators or whatever. But We just not passionate about what we're doing to earn that income. So I'm still just in a good space, believing that my time is gonna come. So before I write, every time before I write, I'm not ashamed to say this. I pray. I ask God to guide my pen, literally. You know what I'm saying? And not saying that every time I get to writing it's the greatest shit, but I'm comfortable in knowing that I feel like God is guiding my pen. You know what I'm saying? So to get directly back to your question, man, it's just still the hope that is coming, that is near. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And I want it. I'm still hungry. You know what I'm saying? I still want to be in front of thousands of people with their cell phones out singing my lyrics word for word.
Well, your music is that good.
Thank you, man.
So
I
it
appreciate
could go
that.
there. I mean,
Thank you.
Yeah, he
Humble.
showed me some stuff. He's like, you won't find this. I'm like, I found it.
And
yeah.
A lot of
you
things
got it.
that people say you never conformed. You know what I'm saying? I have peers who I respect that I've watched conform from music, to how rappers was dressing, talking, looking. You know what I'm saying? And I always stayed the course. So I'm hoping that whenever that one song hit and the people go to my catalog, it's appreciated the way that I appreciate it. Because I write for me too. It's therapy for me. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like early on, I wasn't as comfortable talking about my life and those around me the way I do. I had to grow into it and mature into that, and it's art, it's poetry.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So when you don't have outlets, you losing your primary parent young, and thinking that your siblings should have these responsibilities, but they lost a parent too. They're young too. You know what I'm saying? Like they're older than you, but we all are experiencing that same trauma. You know what I'm saying? So I really found that in my notebook, just being able to pen it. Like I talk on the phones, so when I hear my voice back, I hate it. But when I hear my voice back after recording a record, it's a whole different tonality with hearing my voice over some poetry. You know what I'm saying? And bro, I just believe, man. I know I be drawing shit out sometimes, but I be trying to paint the whole picture.
Facts, no worries.
I still just believe that it's coming. I believe that it's near. I'm still manifesting. People done jumped off the ship. Of course, you know what I'm saying, and which is fine. It's my vision, it's my dream, it's not theirs. You know what I mean?
Thank you.
But I'm just a believer, bro. It's coming. You know what I'm saying? The state of hip hop is kind of coming back around to lyricism. You know what I'm saying? But I don't feel like I'm just a lyricist. Like I feel like I make good music. I feel like I make good songs. Early on, I was just everything I would write was I'm a better than you rap. I'm the tightest. I'm the dopest. Like that's all I could rap about for a long time. And then I started crafting songs. You know what I mean? Just hitting different pockets. I got so many flows. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure. 100%.
Whether it's trap, boom, bap, however you want to phrase it, I can slide on any type of beat, but still get my message across. You know what I'm saying? Like my record, My Dog For Real, where I'm giving praise to God. How I slid on that on a trap beat, but made it cool. Performed that in front of the award show last year. Shout out to the Kansas City People Choice Award. And I'm glad I selected that record. The feedback was phenomenal. You know what I'm saying? From that record. But again, just to tighten that and bring that back, man, I just still believe that my time is coming.
That's dope, man.
Yeah.
Sorry
if I talked y'all ears off.
No. We're straight peeping game. That's all it is. It's what they want. You know what I'm saying? I want to ask you this, though, man. My favorite record of yours, which I feel like, this is just my opinion strictly as a fan, but I feel like it never was really pushed hard enough. I guess constructive criticism. But it's Peace of Mind.
You're not the first. So remember when I came into the studio, or when I came here today, and you were saying things, and I said, I just spoke to that person. It's weird. That's so what I'm connecting that to is how I said I had to grow and mature into writing records. That was the first one. That was the first record where I really started tapping into that type of realism. Telling like my actual story unapologetically.
Wow.
So that's one of my personal favorites as well. Fans tell me that's one of their personal favorites, and I agree, man. That should have had a visual. And it ain't too late. We in a content creator. It's old to us, but it's new to the world.
Bro, Do or Die just did a record to.
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yes,
like,
they
do
did.
you?
And that record like 20 years old. We talking
Yeah,
about,
right.
but
2003.
So you could definitely do something with Peace of Mind, man, because listen to that record. I mean, even before I even knew you, you know what I'm saying? Like, we spoke off air for a second, and I was like, Peace of Mind, literally, I'm kind of like, I'm not starstruck by any means, but like, I'm shocked that was your first record that made you dive into more of your
to that extent,
mind for real.
To that extent, I would touch on things, you know what I'm saying, but I was trying to be cognizant of others and, not wanting to rub people involved in my life or, but it's my story. I'm gonna tell it. Who gonna tell my story better than me? And as long as it stop me when I'm lying, as long as I'm telling the truth or I'm not disrespecting anyone's character and me telling my story, then I don't see, what the problem is.
No, I don't see one either.
That definitely was one of them ones. I used to listen to Peace of Mind every day, man.
So did I.
Appreciate it.
No, for real, because like you spoke about some stuff, man, in that record. Obviously it's what you were going through, you know what I'm saying? But some of this stuff I was going through. Man. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, okay, man, like I may not ever walk a minute in your shoes. But it's like I can relate to it, what I've got going on.
The relatability factor. So that's how I always try to create. Like everything that I do touch on isn't always specific to me, but I live enough life and I'm outside and around and things I visually see.
Yes.
It may not necessarily apply to me, but it's relatable to something around me, our community. You know what I'm saying? Our children. You know what I'm saying? Drug addicts, the homeless. You know what I'm saying? People just trying to find their way every single day.
Exactly, bro.
And it's cool to have healthy, safe hip hop, and that's kind of where I put myself at. Safe, healthy hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, I'm tired of the shoot 'em up, bang bang. Even though that's what I grew up on. You know what I'm saying?
We all did, yeah.
And I still dive into some mess or some rich or some killer here and there. Just but ultimately, I'm trying to rid that out of me as well. You know what I mean? It's just I'm just trying to change the narrative, man. So can't do it alone, but I'm gonna do my part.
That's dope, man.
So,
That's dope. Hey, well, you're doing it, man. You know
Appreciate
what I'm
you,
saying?
man. Thank you.
Still in 2025, you're still killing it.
Appreciate
so,
it,
like,
man.
I definitely want to tell you that. But I want to dive into, man, what made Rob Ruckus?
Experience, life. Unfortunately, this term we overuse and we glorify it, but getting it out the mud. Lost my primary parent at 16. And I hate telling these stories because I never want people to think I'm ever looking for empathy or anything. I've never been cut like that. I just get up and just do what I got to do every day.
You're human, bro.
But, just to answer your question, just life and its experiences. You know what I mean? I've seen what giving up looks like right in front of me up close. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've seen what giving up looked like, and that wasn't ever an option for me. You know what I'm saying? I tell people all the time, I would rather have to lay on your couch than you put food in my stomach. You know what I mean? So I rather would have to lay on your couch, still be able to drive my car where I need to go, eat, you know what I'm saying, whatever the case may be, versus you needing to feed me. You know what I'm saying? I can't let you starve me, you know what I'm saying? So
Thanks.
That's just a mentality that I've always had. You know what I mean? The world don't care about them. My mother was the most beautiful, nicest, caring, giving, everybody's favorite person. And God still took her way early in her 40s. And the world never treated her how she treated the world. So I understand that you really, really got to go out and get it for you on your own.
Yeah, because nobody will give it to you at all.
At all, So, and some may look up. Some people might have different type of relationships with family and friends and things like that. Me, I got to get up and make life happen for me every single day.
Makes sense. Who are the artists that developed you into what you do every day, man?
I don't really have no favorites no more. But early on, it was, a few of the artists that we mentioned previously who really, really got me into wanting to just rap, though, like just lyrically, was probably Jadakiss. I'm going to say Jadakiss.
Hell
And
yeah.
I recently had a conversation with the Poppers. Shout out to Walt. He was an influence early on, and I was telling him that back when they were doing their thing, like early on, and we were the veteran clique and Tech Nine, all of them coming up, and everybody a part of that era. Popper was really the only one rapping like that. You know, like him in E-School. Like when it came to lyricism, wordplay, multiple syllable rhyming, and things that matter to me, he was one of them ones. So I can't tell him that and say that he did not influence me creatively. You know what I'm saying? Also, my big brother. Shout out to my big brother Gene. You know, I guess we can say he was never as he just never took it as far as I took it, but he was one of the greatest to me. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
My sister's, she was a part of a female group here called Flawless. Her, my cousin, Miscellaneous, and Infinity. You're probably familiar with Infinity, but they were all in a group. But they were ahead of their time. You know what I'm saying? As far as songwriting, it wasn't no twerking, slaking ass, talking about violent things they wasn't doing. Even though that was the community, they were great artists. Shout out to She's. These are just people from my neighborhood that we was doing it with every day. Shout out to 58 Names. You know what I'm saying? Like Pistol P. You know, we was doing this every day of our lives, and I'm putting emphasis on it because it's been embedded in me for so long. We was just doing this every single day of our lives, so we just taking from each other, giving to each other. You know what I'm saying? Some of us just took it a little further than others. You know, kids happen, family happens, life happens. So it's when I look at it, it's really a blessing that I'm still able. You know, as we're having this conversation, it's really making me see a different perspective with the questions that you're asking me. It's really a blessing that I'm able to still get up every day and I'm still passionate about the gift. I don't think I'm good at nothing else. I don't think I'm good enough. I don't really feel like I'm passionate about much the way I am about this. You know, I play video games. You know what I'm saying? Like I work my 9 to 5. You know what I'm saying? I think I'm a humorous guy, you know, but just as far as natural born talents, you know how like you had Jordan natural, high off the ground.
Damn right,
but you had Kobe come and wasn't as naturally gifted, but he worked.
Yeah,
and got there. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's me. I feel like I'm Kobe in a sense because there was people who was naturally born with this gift. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I feel like I had to work. I wasn't always at this height of what I do as far as pen to paper. You know what I mean? But with repetition, passion, learning, you know what I'm saying? When I'm creating, my creative processes I don't want to create a record that already sound like something anybody did, let alone something that's already in my catalog. So that goes back to the well running dry. You know, it's a blessing to be able to keep creating. You know what I'm saying? And people taking a liking. You know what I'm saying? Speaking of, we was talking about Jay Casino off the record. Shout out to Jay Casino. You know, he didn't hit me before, like. You know, and I don't even want to say, I don't want to do that. Just people have reached out to me personally and told me what my music do for them.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's another factor into why I do what I do. I'm humble enough to take that because you don't have to. It's a million artists you can listen to. And you could have sat on that information and never had to tell me. And it be coming at the right time when I'm in that space like, man, like, where do I go from here? Like, they ain't tuning in, and it's one person. Hey, that I just heard Peace of Mind. I would have never thought Peace of Mind was a record that you even heard, let alone is one of your favorite records. And I got hundreds of songs. You know what I'm saying? And I'm long-winded, so y'all can cut in whenever y'all want
good,
to.
Bro. I'm
just passionate about what I do. And you know, and anybody that's not familiar with me, I want them to get the whole, you know, whatever they ain't caught up on. But yeah.
Okay. I like that, man. I mean, and regardless of long-winded or not, man, like you're speaking on a lot of things that are dope because at the end of the day, like, you know what? We work the 9 to 5s. We do what we do every single day. You know what I'm saying? This podcast, just to kind of flip it, you know, like this, bro. I've done manage artists. I've done manage a lot of things in this game. And I went through my divorce and stuff like that. I had pretty much an identity crisis. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, Jay Casino would know me as Frosty. I don't go by Frosty no more. I'm Snow. You know, and the people are like, whoa, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, nah, man. Like, I mean, you see this 8 right here? It's Snowman. So it's like that 8 is a man. So it's Snowman and 1.
Oh, I see.
But regardless of the point is, I was like, I had an identity crisis, and I was like going through a bunch of stuff. I was like, man, blah, blah. I needed something to bring me back to the music.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I'm like, I can't rap. You know, I can manage people to an extent, but I'm like, I don't want to do that. You know, because then the egos come into play, all that stuff like that.
Yes, sir.
And I was like, I don't want to do that, man. So I'm like, what can I do? And I started watching Joe Budden, and I started watching all these podcasts, and I'm like, bro, I'm a fan of a lot of these artists in Kansas City. So I'm like, and not even just Kansas City, in the world. So I'm like, let me see what I can do. Mm-hmm. And I channeled it back into this podcast. And to be honest with you, the podcast is what saved my life. And today to tomorrow, whatever.
It's a blessing, bro.
It keeps me motivated because I'm like, okay, man, I got Rob Ruckus this weekend. You know, it's like, all right, how can I mentally prep myself for this? Like, what do I ask at this point in time? You know, you know, like you hit me, you're like, hey, man, what we doing, Bob? We're going to vibe. We're going to catch a vibe, and whatever the conversation goes, we're going to run with it.
However it goes.
You know what I'm saying? So even, you know, with your music and stuff like that, it's like, bro, like, I knew nothing about you at all, you know, and then Jay was like, hey, here's this song, you know, here's this dude, I got him on a record, and I heard that song that still ain't dropped.
Man, 6 years, Jay, what we doing, man? 6 years ago, man. I've been trying not to recycle that verse for 6 years now.
Man, it's the same thing with my brother, bro. My brother's got a record with him called Catch a Case.
Come on, Jay, man.
But nah, I mean, yeah, to circle it back to what we're talking about, man, like, you got the influences of Kansas City, and obviously that's what influenced you wholeheartedly. But I want to know, like, who influenced you, like, globally wise. You said Jadakiss was one.
Tupac,
I was about to
Tech
say.
Nine for sure, and I know it's local, but he's not. It's, you know what I'm saying. He just had, hey, Pac one of them. I listened to a little bit of everything. I got like Young Jeezy, Thug Motivation 101 album, classic. My favorite female rapper of all time, Lil Kim. You know, if we talking music, I don't think no female. You know, they might say Lauryn Hill, but you know,
who's some of your favorite singers?
Hold on, I'll get to that in a second. But Lil Kim, because they don't talk about Kim enough, man. To me, you know what I'm saying. But the Naked Truth album was a classic female album to me, and during some of my hardest times in life, that album. It was that album. You know what I'm saying? Because we was watching her go through the court case, the trial, all of that, and she talked about it all on the album. So she just gave the picture that she painted. Kim, she a part of who I am creatively. You know, like as we having this conversation, painting. She was painting pictures for me. You know what I mean?
That's a good
even the album before that, La Bella Mafia. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, Kim is my female GOAT. Long story short, to all of that.
Okay.
That's awesome. That's a good reason too.
Yeah, like
real good reason.
You know, incredible. But you know, we just live in a different day. Hey, they love you today and hate you tomorrow.
Man,
they will love you today and they will hate you tomorrow, man.
Damn right.
But I don't really have any personal like R&B. Like music to me, just all around, just don't sit with me like it used to. You know what I'm saying? Like it just I feel like everything is about a stream. Like, you know, nothing is about. It's about what we can sell in this first week. It's not about. It don't touch my soul. This is me. You know what I'm saying? Music just don't take me to a space no more. It don't make me want to cry no more. You know what I'm saying? It don't make me want to do nothing other than listen to it. And music comes out so fast these days, you can't really sit with it, you know, to even enjoy it.
That's a good point, too.
Everything started becoming about, and I know there's been a lot of sexual music, but, you know, just a lot of just, like, explicit, just sexual content, raw cheating type, you know what I'm saying, drug addicts and everybody beefing, or it just drains me to listen to it sometimes. But again, that's just maybe what my spirit has been in the last few years. But you know, I like just the older cuts. You know what I'm saying? The Keith Sweats, the older Tyrese, Mary J. You know what I'm saying? Michael. You know what I'm
Nobody.
saying? You know, you know what I'm saying? Jodeci.
Yeah.
All of them, you know, that feel good music. Like
Yeah,
that
Man.
whole.
I be bumming Sade and all that stuff.
Oh, come on,
Man,
man.
Anthony
Jill
Hamilton.
Scott, you know,
all
I'm
that
trying to live
stuff.
my life like it's golden. You know what I'm saying? But
Damn
it's,
right.
it's just that essence and time of music, that R&B neo soul, where you could just put it in and just let it just play. I just don't. Music just doesn't make me feel that way no more.
I agree, man.
So.
And I mean, they need to bring back R&B because R&B's dead.
Man,
There
I
are a
don't.
couple artists I like that I still can get there with, but I understand what you're saying.
It's
not.
hard,
It's not
it's
as.
hard.
It's not. Yeah. It's not as widespread as it was. Where like everybody you were listening to, you're like, wow. You know, it's like you're right. There's just a lot.
Not
of
even
people.
that. Like they had
You don't.
like.
But you don't have time to resonate with it, like you said. Like that's another big point
That's
too.
true.
Yeah.
It's like you hear a good song, then all of a sudden it's like, well, what's the next one?
I feel
You
like
need
everybody
time to-
chasing like hits and big records, which is, you know, we want the hits and big records, that they not giving enough into the feeling of the music. You know, I just can't feel it.
So
I
how-
really be trying to, man. I just can't feel it.
So how's that affecting like how you're marketing your music today, like compared to what you were doing?
Well, I was never like mimicking anything anyone else was doing, and you know, and I'm a one man team, so I just be moving off my thoughts. You know what I'm saying? What I can do financially, what I can do physically is just me. So chopping up my own content at this point, create everything is just creating from scratch. You know what I'm saying? So like I done dropped 3 projects from between last year and this year, so I'm gonna do singles for the rest of the year, man, and I'm just hoping one of them catch. You know what I'm saying? Heard some promising things, you know, a possible tech feature, you know what I mean? And
Nice.
I did Sway in the Morning last year, not physically there, but I did their radio show, Rave reviews from them. Let's kind of go back on that. So shout out to Don Juan. You know, Don Juan plugged me in on that. Ended up on the radio show. Played 2 records. 10 people call in. 10 people call in. They tell you what they think about your record. All 10 people had great things to say about me. All 10. It's called Get in the Game. They all said put them in the game.
Yeah.
I came home, you know, not saying I physically left, but after the show, made a post about it. And, you know, Dante Hall started following me. Some other people, I got a couple hundred followers just from this one segment.
The
on
X
there.
Factor.
Yeah, you know what I'm
Lucky
saying?
ass.
Inbox me, hey, man, I heard you on there. You know what I'm saying? All of that type of, you know. Not sure if this was a result from this or not, but, you know, I had inbox Tech a few times, like we probably all have, trying to get a feature. You know, he ended up randomly just replying, like, you know, hey, man, I'm sick as fuck, like, something to that sentiment, like, man, that I basically ain't been responding. Like, he said, you a killer on that mic. You know what I'm saying? This is what Tech Nine said. You know, I didn't clout chase it. I didn't go make a post about it like many of us would, and I ain't no shot at nobody. But I'm just
This
saying,
is an exclusive.
I just wanted to come organically when it do come. You know what I'm saying? But the point that I'm making is, I went to Sway in the Morning. That's a big deal. You know what I'm saying?
Huge.
Not people that work for him and Heather B. You know what I'm saying? Doing my interview process, Sway, like, man, he's a natural. You know, like, he got it. You know what I'm saying? Long story short, you know, I come and tell my hometown. Nobody said, what records did you send? What records was they loving? Let's get behind this momentum. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, it's taking me to the gatekeeping of this whole thing. You know what I'm saying? It's like
Yes.
they really won't love you until they see you doing something on their television.
It's show and tell.
You know, when they could be responsible for it, like Don Juan did his part. You know, shout out to Don Juan. He plugged that, and I did my part. I did everything I could do in 2024. I had a showcase at the Juke House. Shout out to Marks, my barber, and everybody involved with that. I dropped the album. Rest in peace, Two Gun Kiwi. I got Two Gun Kiwi to come feature, no charge. Told me this is somebody that I look like as a local legend. You know what I'm saying? I ain't charging you nothing. I'm glad you gave me this type of record. Everybody want to give me gang-banging records. You one of them ones. I did the award show. Shout out to Terrell Ray and the Kansas City People Choice Awards once again. I went on Sway. Dropped I Should Be Grateful, which I think is my best body of work. These are things I'm doing all of this on my own. You know, I got people around me. I got plenty of people, but it's me. You know, no. So it's what I'm saying is, God damn, what I got to do. You know what I'm saying? What I got to do for there to be some type of push for me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that if that ain't what you feel, that ain't what you feel. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not on. This is how the conversation is going. So
Right.
this is how I feel on the inside. Is I brought it home and nobody did nothing about it.
Mm-hmm.
I had a woman call in listening to When It's Tomorrow coming on Sway in the morning and said, man, I'm on my way to take my daughter to work and I'm feeling this record in my soul type shit. You know what I'm saying? Nobody said, what records did you play on there? You know what I'm saying? Let us hear them. No DJs, no anybody that's supposed to be somebody that can do something, man, break some fucking records. You know what I'm saying?
Good
Break
luck.
some fucking records. Like we still pushing crack rap. We still push all this weird shit. Let me retract that. Hey, if that's y'all story and that's I'm not trying to offend nobody or disrespect nobody.
Right.
But I had a wonderful 24 all on account of my own 2 feet, my own footwork.
Damn right.
You know what I'm saying? And to go to a platform like that, and I'm showing y'all the numbers. I'm showing y'all I'm sure I was there. It happened. You know what I'm saying? Did get some radio streams. Sway did do what he said he was gonna do. You know what I'm saying? Check my Apple. It'll show you your radio spins, all that shit. They did what they said they was gonna do. But my city did nothing with it. Nobody around me did nothing with it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So it was kind of a disappointment. You know what I'm saying? But it goes back to, I think we was talking off camera about that, or maybe, I'm not sure. But giving up, you know, it's just not an option. You know what I'm saying? My story gonna be told. You know what I'm saying? My
That's what I
story's
want to
gonna
say,
be told.
man. Is like, I'm gonna tell you, you know, God rest his soul, but like Nesto, the owner, said this to me.
Shout out to Nesto. Rest in peace, bro.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, like
Yeah, we love
that's
Nesto.
family right there. But he sat there and said this. I don't think he's ever put this on record. But he sat there and said, he's like, y'all keep talking about y'all blocks. That's how far your career gonna go. And a lot of people within the town, they're like, man, blah blah blah. You from Philly, blah 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 blah. It's like, no, listen. And what you just sat there and said is true. In Kansas City, all this shit like that, like for real. Y'all keep rapping about the 50s and the 40s and all these blocks. That's dope. That's all y'all want to do. You know, you want to do the features with Rich and, you know, get this mobster music going on like you're still Mac Dre. Like, that shit's cool. You know what I'm saying? Do that shit if that's your lane. But at the end of the day, it's like, bro, you got dope, talented artists, like I sat there and said with this Make KC Rap again. You know what I'm saying? You got Rob Ruckus. You got, you know, the epitome, Craig Smith. You got really
King
dope.
Key the Heater.
Exactly.
Julius Caesar.
Yes.
Boomy, come outside, fucking great pen. You know what I'm saying?
Damn right.
We got. I could name plenty who got that. Marlo, come on, man, quit playing.
Marlo,
Nick
yeah.
B, come on, like people that create Lil Cupid, people who create good fucking music. And not saying that people that do the block shit don't, but man, get more creative with what y'all doing. Make the music enjoyable. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like that's my perspective. You know what I'm saying?
You can't go to Seventh Heaven no more. I'm for real. Like, y'all can't do that no more. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, hey, man, look, whatever y'all doing, if that's what you're doing, by all means, keep doing it. But
let me interject real quick.
Go right ahead.
Because he ain't doing enough promo, man. Gavi, I don't know, he went by Legion of Legend. Just dropped a fucking incredible album. So since he lacking on his promo, I'm promoing on here with my airtime.
Okay, vet.
Incredible album. It's called The Great Migration.
And what's his name?
Gavi, Gavi, went by Legion of Legend, making me want to rap again. You know what I'm saying? Taweed making me want to rap again. The Cypher, he dropped something, making me want to rap again. Like, it's some rap here. You know what I'm saying? Rivloak done pop back outside. Always had exceptional wordplay. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This what I'm going to take my time to do. Ain't nobody else got to do it like this. I'm giving it up for the niggas I know, for the artists, the MCs that I know can rap. You know what I mean? And I'm going to do it every time. But anyway, yeah.
So I want to jump into this, man, real quick, because you kind of already jumped onto it. How you felt? Because like you're talking about how you're feeling with like how the DJs really ain't tapping in. I want to, because I saw the pod. Shout out to 50 States, but they had Tech on there, and Black Walt has been linking you with Tech for a minute, and supposedly Keyed and you got a record potentially with Tech.
That was news to us. So, you know, there ain't nothing.
That
We
is true.
ain't
You did say
got
that,
no
right?
call. You know what I'm saying?
He said this to us.
You know, of course, if the opportunity come, you know, we're gonna do what we got to do with the
I
opportunity.
mean, Walt said he's connecting them.
So, you know, and I've, you know, spoken to Walt since, you know, and Walt said it's coming. So, I know Walt to be a man of his word. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just gonna assume that it's coming down the pipeline.
Because I think that's the thing, Rob. Real quick, man. I didn't want to cut you short, but the thing is, I think that's what you were missing. And it's not saying that you're missing on any type of things, because you did the Kansas City People Awards, Sway in the Morning. There's a list of accolades, but the one thing you haven't done yet is reached the king, which is tech.
Absolutely right.
Now you got the king's ear for sure, but at the end of the day, it's like, I think that's the thing with a lot of these artists, and I can contest to this too. You know, a lot of these people in Kansas City, you're not on until you get that tech feature, and then once you get that tech feature, whatever you do with it is in your power, whatever the case may be. People really do, and I'm saying this just as a fan too, I find a lot of people do text music. I never was like that back in the day, but then like when Nesto was like, yeah, I got a song with Tech 9, I'm like, that ain't true. Like, yeah, he's like, everybody got he's like, nah, he's like, I really got one. Psychology 101 came out and he was on there with Craig Smith. And I was like, damn, okay. Tech 9 really has his ear to the streets. I gotta listen to it. And then he had Kev on there.
Yep.
He's got multiple people, but like, it makes his fan base, not even just his fan base, it makes these people like, all right, he's the big guy. So who the hell is Rob Ruckus? Who the hell is, Nestor the owner? Who is all these people? Like, we had Sovi Haze on here. I became a fan of a lot of these people through Tech 9.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And not knowing anything of their catalog and all like that. I'm like, damn, who the hell is Sovi Haze? Like, this girl can sing her ass off.
Shout out to Sovi. Yeah. It's definitely a good look if you can make a tech album. You know what I'm saying? But KC Young Boss got, and Dewey the Don got tech on their album. So, just to be able to get a tech feature, get it cleared on your shit is a whole nother,
episode.
You know what I'm saying? So shout out to them guys. Do I think going through tech is the only outlet? No. Is it a big deal? Absolutely, if you can.
I mean, if you got on a collabos album or of a tech album,
I need something like that joint with him and Kendrick. You know what I'm saying? I need a fragile. I need a fragile. You know what I'm saying? I need 24 to 32 on the tech feature with something that's just that's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I need something. So I can see it.
I need something I need to go 16 ain't enough. Or whatever Andre 3000 said. I know that's what he said, but 16 ain't enough for that type of because you got to seize the moment. You know what I'm saying? The record, it can't just be a tech. It got to be the right record. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's probably what Tech's singing too, though. Even with you, he's like, man, I'm sick or whatever the case, but he has to find the right records, man.
Yeah,
it's hard, bro. Like they were on 50 States, man. They were hitting him hard with like making a Rich album. Him and making. I'm like, you want Tech 9 and Rich the Factor to make an album together?
To the defense of that, man, Rich the Factor is my favorite Kansas City rapper, man. Rich, man, and that's just my personal preference. You know what I'm saying? Rich got a Rich got a special place in my heart for some reason, man. Just I don't know if it's because my family from the projects down there, and just being able to see the atmosphere as he was coming up, but seeing it as a kid about the things he was rapping about and things like that. Because Rich ain't really a gangster rapper to me. Rich, like that young Rich used to say some shit, and I said, he still ain't in that element, but he a hustle rapper. You know what I'm saying? He gonna tell you about how to get some money.
Right.
I just don't think there's nobody like him. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Rich.
That's why I said leave that Seventh Heaven shit alone. Because that's what he ran.
Yeah.
Like that dude. I mean, bro. How old is Rich now?
Him and Tex in the same range, I'm
50s.
sure. But I wouldn't mind, man. If they dropped a little EP or something, I wouldn't be mad, man. I wouldn't be mad. I wouldn't be mad.
Just to say I heard.
Yeah.
But it's like, what you got?
Yeah, I want to hear him produce some of the tracks, and I bet some of it would be decent. And I'd be like, you never know.
Man, they need to do it and let Boy Genius do the production.
Boy.
You know what I'm saying? Or something like that.
They need, man, I don't know, man. I'll throw Jay Peasy on there, get us some trap Bay type shit, because then you can get.
If I get a Rich and Tech album, man, I want all Kansas City vibrations.
Get Don Juan on there.
Get Don Juan on there.
Seven would be hard too, actually.
You know what I'm saying? One of the greatest rap albums of all time is Angelic.
Yeah,
that part. I was listening to that today. Man, I was like, damn.
Wherever he was when he crafted that. Oh my God.
I mean, he spoke on that shit. He's like, bro, everybody likes that shit. I was fucked up. I was like, bro. I mean, my favorite album of his is KOD. You know, when he was like, man, my mom's dying and like I need to all this shit. I was like, this is fucking dark, but I love it.
Yeah. He one of them ones too. He'll paint that story for you, man. You can see his lyrics. You know,
man, that energy is crazy. And so I want to ask you this though, because you got Mad Day coming out, right? Mm-hmm. And it'll be out by the end of this episode when this drops. So make sure y'all tune in to Mad Day.
Please do.
Speak on that record though. What made you want to make a record called Mad Day?
Make a hater mad day. You know,
I'm good at doing that. So I'm good at doing that.
You know, that kind of just sums it up in a nutshell. Again, it goes back to me trying to touch on relatable content in a creative way that ain't necessarily been done yet. You got that promotion at the job, somebody's mad about it. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
You pulled that Benz off the lot. It might not be a 2025. It might be a 2015. But they got something to say about it. But you in a foreign. It's what you could afford. You in your lane, but they gossiping about it. They feeling some kind of way about it. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the case may be, make a hater mad. That we ain't. You know that's my energy about it. I'm gonna piss you off. That's my energy
opinion
right now.
Too.
You know what I'm saying? Well, how we gonna make a hater mad today? You know what I'm saying? Shitty coworkers.
Goofy with
terrible neighbors. You know what I'm saying? Weird rappers. You know what I'm saying?
Goofy podcasters.
All of the etc. You know what I'm saying? Everything ain't got to be met. Fire ain't always got to be fought with fire, man. Everything, negative energy ain't always got to be met with negative energy. And I always lead with love and respect. So I expect that, you know what I'm saying? So that's just how I operate in my true natural essence. But, you know, I endure hatred. You know what I'm saying? I endure jealousy, envious, sneak dissing, you know, etc. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to make a record relatable to the people, you know, make a hater mad day. Produced by Kofi Cooks. He's becoming one of my favorite producers. I'm not sure if y'all familiar with him. He's not from here. I don't know where he's from, actually. But he's a pretty dope producer. Kofi Cooks. Heard the beat, had the melody, put the words to it, and that's what the song told me to do. So,
and you recorded it at Woodgrain's?
Yes, I did. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Wood, man.
Shout out Woodgrain.
Shout out to Wood, man. My dog, man.
Thanks for liking my stuff, buddy. I appreciate you.
He don't get enough. He don't get his flowers either, man. He's definitely one of the best top tier engineers, knowledgeable. You never just leave Woodgrain with a song. You know what I'm saying?
No, you do not.
You know, you're gonna leave with some type of new piece of information, whether
crypto,
you ask
coins,
for it or not.
some type
Crypto,
of shit.
weightlifting, weight loss, Corvettes, new mics. What you think about this mic, man? What you mean? What do I think about this mic? What do you think about that mic you just bought, man? Like, why would I? Like, what do you mean? I don't.
Is it good or not?
If you tried that new Mountain Dew, like what? What are you talking about, bro? Man,
you know the micronisms that are inside of this, like your brain thought.
Hey, man, I've been measuring my macros, but I can't like Woodgrain would take you there, like, bro. Like, what are you talking about?
I love you, bro. Hey,
yeah,
for real, he's about it, though.
Wood,
I
man,
love it. That dude
you
is
gonna
an
leave with
encyclopedia.
something, bro. And you know he never really get his money's worth, and you know, like, I don't know, man. It's just my experience, man. Wood is a good dude, man. Been knowing him probably 20 years now, man, and he ain't did me no wrong.
He's never done. I don't think he's really done anybody ever wrong, bro. Like he stays in his lane, and he does what he does. But he's very. What I love about Woodgrain, man, is that he's very particular on what he be doing.
Particular.
That part.
I know what you mean.
Particular. Well, I was putting both of those together. Critiquing and particular.
I see what you did there. I see what you did there.
But
yeah, he's just saving himself. That's exactly what you saw.
Hey, whatever. I was putting them together, goddamn me. But what I'm saying is like he put both of those, you know. God damn it! Now you made me lose my train of thought.
Now he about to say,
right? Just let it go.
No, I'm just saying
he's very particular and he's very skilled at what he does.
Yes, sir.
That part. There you go.
He's definitely there.
See, that's. Hey, John, you asked what the yin and yang was. That's what it was. Yeah. He got me whenever I
shout
fuck
out
up.
to Woodgrain, man. Woodgrain Studios, man.
Yeah, YG. Yep, YG. Fucking WG. God damn
WG
me.
Productions.
YG, you don't know.
Hey, man, you're fucking me up. God damn it. Just let me say what I say. If I put it together, you can edit it, make me sound cool.
See, look at that. He's
Educated.
making me. He's telling me.
Putting
he
you to
already
work.
put me to work.
Putting
Already
you to
put me to
work.
work. We haven't even. We're like in the middle of conversation. You see this?
Talking about work.
Right.
Doing non-work time. Shame
Right,
on you.
hold on. No.
Right.
Hey, I was critiquing over
Yeah,
here.
just drink your. Just drink your
I
Mountain
don't know
Dew.
why that's so funny.
Just drink your stuff, everybody.
critiquing over here.
See it what he does to me. He does this. Snow knows, does not always know everything that makes me happy.
That
It's
is very
not
true.
nice.
That is very true. I'm not always knowledgeable.
Yeah, but he knows hip hop.
But Woodgrain is always knowledgeable. That's what
There we
Woodgrain
go.
knows the things.
Full circle right there. So shout out to Woodgrain, man. That's dope.
Yeah, you know a lot of things about a lot of things.
Yeah. All right, so circle it back down, man. Who do you want to work with next?
I really don't have I don't create music like that. That's why I don't have a lot of rap features. And in a sense, I'm kind of selfish with my songs. And when I create my songs, I really like them, and I don't be wanting to share verses with people.
What
That's
about
one of the
hooks?
things. That's one of the things. Then features don't never really promote the song. So features don't really promote the
True.
song. But what I'm crafting and creating, there's nobody that I'm just in dire need. Of course,
True.
you hate to keep beating this, and but we get the tech call. We definitely looking forward to that. But there's just nobody locally here that I'm just dying to work with. And trying to be careful with what I say, because I don't want to come off a certain kind of way. There's just nobody that I'm just like thinking about working with every day. Long story short, I ain't gonna sugarcoat the
Okay,
shit.
so speak about the people you've worked with, though.
Key the Heater. That's my dog. I've worked with Marley Young. I wouldn't mind getting another one in with Marley. KC Young Boss. I wouldn't mind getting one in with YGKC. You know what I'm saying? For you said hook wise. One of y'all said hook wise.
Mm-hmm.
I've worked with Nick B, Lil Cupid, Julius Caesar, one of the fucking greatest songwriters in this city that they'll never tell y'all about, but his songwriting capabilities is outstanding. Come outside, my boy. But I'm sure I've worked with several other people. My brain is just going into a fog right now. But man, my main focus, and the reason I'm saying all that to say, man, I'm just trying to create one for me. I need that one for me. You know what I'm saying? I need that one that's gonna open the door for me. You know what I mean? And I'm not trying to say that because I'm one of them ones. I've been shouting my peers out the whole time. You know what I'm saying? It's like we got to get to a space where when that door open, you got that person who gonna do the right thing with that opportunity.
You know who I would like to see you collaborate with?
Who's that?
Sovi Haze.
Okay.
I think y'all can make a banger. And Nave Majo.
Okay.
And I say only that because Sovi is very versatile.
She got something with Dewey the Dime.
Mm-hmm.
And she sounds so cold on there.
She's
I haven't heard a bunch of her stuff. And actually, let me not lie, because she just dropped a song, and I think it's called Rooftop.
that rooftop vibe.
So let me not
hard.
sit on here and lie. That motherfucker's fire.
That's just fire.
You know what I'm saying? So she got her lane. So it's lanes. You know what I'm saying?
True.
So I'm just in mind. I wouldn't mind doing one with Jazz Crouch.
Okay.
I like her. Boy Big, when it's all said and done. Father Figure doing his thing too. I like what he doing. So I'm not purposely not trying to say it's just like I'm.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? As it's coming to me. Pause. But tried to set me up on camera, didn't he? I'm just playing my
He's critiquing you. Come on now.
No, it's good. I'm
But,
just saying. I'm just clarifying that for anybody who's paying attention.
But man, I'm just trying to land one. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to land a record, bro. Shout out to DJ Foots, man. I will say DJ Foot, he do spin us locals. You know what I'm saying? No cost. It don't be no extra. If he liked the record, he even hit me personally saying I'm gonna send it out to a couple people first to see, and hey, they saying it, so I'm gonna, send it. Like, shout out to DJ Foots. That's what that's what the culture should be. True. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how else to explain it, man. Like, break a record, man. Like, quit talking like y'all are leading some forefront and ain't no records broke. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all ain't made no stars. You know what I'm saying? Like, and again, this is just my perspective. You know what I'm saying? Get with the talent. Stop just getting with the homies. Just stop getting with the. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I can't tell you how to get your bread.
Stop clicking up.
You know what I'm saying? But like,
stop clicking up.
I don't know, man.
Exactly
I'm just confident and comfortable enough in my catalog and what I do at this phase in my aspiring career. Mm-hmm. And somebody told me to stop saying aspiring, but I'm humble enough to know I'm still here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm still aspiring to go where I'm trying to go. I'm not there. You know what I'm saying? But man, break some records, man. Like, really sit down and listen to something. You know what I'm saying? That's outside of what y'all pushing. You know, that same narrative. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, if you got people paying you, cool. You know what I'm saying? But who's gonna be responsible for breaking that cycle? For it's about $1 right now up front right here. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna stay right there. You know what I'm saying? Because it's no longer about, and I hate hearing this, and it's, if you ain't got the money to do this, you shouldn't rap. You're gonna tell me I shouldn't use my gift because my finances ain't, you know what I'm saying? And this don't necessarily apply to me, but I hear that's why we'll never get another such and such or another such and such, because they got the talent, but they don't have the opportunity. You know what I'm saying?
True.
Could be the greatest in the world right now somewhere. You know what I'm saying? But they wasn't born into the best situation. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, isn't that what makes hip-hop, though?
You hear me? You know what I'm saying? That's where we came from. That's where the aura and the core of it all came from. But it's become such a... And it is a business, you know what I'm saying? But it became so transactional. You know what I'm saying? Like, without no artist, I don't have a show.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and as artists, we keep forgetting that without an artist, you have no show. And that's why I'm in that piece on, man. Break some records. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. Just break some records, man.
Gotcha.
Break some records. Like, break a record. But again, shout out to DJ Foots, man. And shout out to DJ Hobo Tone too, man. I'm just giving everybody that shit today.
Hobo Tone,
man. He did some of the realest. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna just tell the story real quick. So soul sessions down at the Juke House. Mm-hmm. You know, they used to pack out on Fridays, first Fridays, and I had a record called Godly. I sent him the record. We went to the club that night. He spun it right there in the packed crowd. It was talking about this packed wall to wall. You know what I'm saying? Then called me up to the stage to perform it. You know what I'm saying? No, but I was ready. You know what I'm saying? Grabbed the mic, rocked the crowd, knew my shit. You know what I'm saying? He congratulated. He said, "Man, basically they don't give it up like you, Rob." You know what I'm saying? Long story short, they don't be ready. They ain't professional. Right. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, the point that I'm making is he hit me on the side like they really wasn't too happy that he did that in the establishment. You know, he's a DJ. I'm a local. They wasn't happy with him spinning a record that he liked, that was professionally mixed and mastered, with an artist that came up there and rocked it. I had a crowd with me. You know what I'm saying? Even though we didn't even know this was gonna happen.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But it was a display of professionalism. I had an artist who had a nice song, who was ready to perform at any given moment right now, and I did that. You know what I'm saying? But the powers that be didn't like that. So what I'm saying is shout out to Hobo Tone for that opportunity, for putting, you know, your gig on the line to support the cause, bro. So
that's dope, man. That's dope. A lot of people aren't doing that. So
man, ain't nobody doing that.
Ain't nobody doing it, man. You're right. So. You're right. So I gotta ask you, man, as we get to wrapping this up, man, I want to ask you these two questions real quick. First of all, I want to know your top five. Why am I saying top five? God damn it, not top five. Mount Rushmores of your albums that you've created.
It would have to be A Million Tears.
That's a good one. Mm-hmm. That's a real good one.
I Should Be Grateful. Probably The Sofa.
Sofa's up there? Okay.
Man, I would probably have to go Either motherless child, fatherless son, or when predators prey.
Predators play. It'd probably be mine, but that's obviously off of yours. So okay,
Yeah.
got it. Okay.
But A Million Tears is my sweetheart. You know what I'm saying? But I should be grateful. I feel like it's my best body of work. But it's my most disappointment in terms of, everything I mentioned I did in 2024 and how that album rolled out. It was like perfect. But if I had a team around me, you know what I'm saying, we would probably be in a different place than where I am right now.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
Makes
but
sense.
It's God's timing, not mine. So.
Gotcha. Okay. So, last question. So, as we do with everybody on the pod, we're going to hit you with this. Who do you want to get on a What They Want podcast next?
Who do I want you to get on a pod next here? I think you should go. Lil Cupid got something to say, man. I don't know if y'all familiar with Lil Cupid or not, but I would say the Lil Cupid. Have y'all had Nick B on here? Y'all ain't had Nick Ben Dope on here yet.
I know of him, but I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not trying to disrespect him by any means. But I know more as a podcaster.
This is what these opportunities are for. You know what I'm saying?
True, right.
I think because he's very vocal. You know what I'm saying? He gonna tell it like it is. No holds barred.
If you can hook it up, make it happen.
Oh yeah, I'm sure I'll look.
Nick's been paying attention to us.
Yeah,
He's been
he got a
tapping in on you.
podcast of his own, so I know y'all feed off of each other.
Yeah, he's been tapping it with you.
Yeah. I have no idea.
Man, we gonna get Nick B on here, man. So I would say Lil Cupid, Nick B.
Sorry, bro.
See how I say? He said, hey, I know.
Yeah, yin yang motherfucker. God damn it.
But that's who I would say would be my first two picks.
Okay. Trying to get Casey Young Boss up here, man, but he won't answer that message.
Man, Boss he booked. You know what I'm saying? So that's where we trying to be, and I ain't weird like we trying to get. That's what we trying to. That's the he set putting the bar for the next level of things and shit. That's what we trying to get. We all wish we would have got that Mike Epps call, said I'm doing a comedy show. Call that nigga out. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
That shit took him.
So
yep.
Shit, you hear me, baby?
You hear me, baby?
So yeah, man, that's the goal, man. So
Gotcha. All right. Well, as we wrap this up, man, tell the followers right now where they can find you at.
You can find me on all social media platforms. Rob Ruckus, ROBRUCKUS. My catalogs are streaming everywhere online, YouTube, everywhere, where y'all stream y'all music at. Yeah, so that's where y'all can find me at Rob Ruckus, man.
Or click the more button in all the descriptions.
Everything right here, I think. Yeah.
You've been watching the episodes, he's right here.
Somewhere around here.
Yeah. Just like that. He knows. Yeah, he knows.
Hey, leave me comments, leave me feedback. Tell me I really be, again, I'm one of them ones, like, without the art, without y'all, it ain't no artist. Artists get really big and forget that. But what my music does to a listener means a lot to me. So I be appreciating it.
Yeah, tell us one of your favorite Rob Ruckus songs. Tap in, that'd be great.
It's probably When Is Tomorrow Coming, featuring Aaron Alexander, or Real Power, which is also featuring Aaron Alexander.
See, that's what he says. So now, what do you think? So there you go.
What do you think?
Challenge.
Let me know if I'm wrong or not. But my new personal favorite probably gonna be my record that dropped this Friday, Mad Day. Today is National Make a Hater Mad Day. Tap in with that. Let me know how y'all feel. But until next time, man, it's your boy Rob Ruckus.
Boom. All right, well, there you go. He just sums it up. Hey, I'm Snow. Danny Slab.
Yeah.
One and only Rob. We out.
All right, peace.
All right.
I'ma give them what they want. She gon' give me what I want. I'ma give them what they want.